Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. My name is Mike and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to teach you how to wash and dry your car with no swirls at all. And some people will understand what I'm talking about, others will not. So let me just explain. There's a lot of people out there that actually do not know what they're doing when they wash the car and especially dry the car. There's a lot of people that think just, washing the car with any kind of wash mitt, and then as soon as it's rinsed off, they can just use a everyday towel, from their bathroom and dry their car. But that is not how it works. If you use stuff like that on your paint, you're going to scratch it and put swirls in it, and that's not a good thing at all, especially when drying it. Washing it, not so much, because the soap suds help give you lubrication to stop that from happening. But when drying it, that's where it's the worst problem, when people use the wrong materials to dry their car. And so I'll just show you guys what I use. These are not expensive mitts, but they're microfiber and they're very, very soft. And I use these to wash the car. And then I use a Master Blaster to dry the car. And I'll show you guys that, as soon as I start doing that. I will show you step by step some of this stuff, and most of this is going to be on like a time-lapse fast play just while I'm doing everything. And then every once in a while I will cut in and tell you something about what I'm using and how it works and so on and so forth. But other than that, guys, let's get started. Before we do though, I'm super excited about my new subscriber count. I'm almost at 3,400 subscribers, which is just absolutely amazing. So if you haven't joined the Brink of Speed community, make sure and give me a thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button and bell notification next to it so that you're notified when my new content comes out. Let's get started. So for my wheels, I just use Adam's car shampoo and put it in its own bucket. And always use a separate bucket to wash your wheels and clean your wheels than you use for your actual car. And before you put any soap or anything on your car, make sure it's good and wet so the dust on there doesn't get rubbed around the paint without a lubrication. And I showed this in my first video that I ever did. I bought this Adams foam cannon and it works pretty decent. It's nothing like something that you would use on a pressure washer, but it works pretty decent. And I use their highest quality foaming shampoo in the bottle, and it really works well. This foam cannon and foam is not necessary, but what it does is it helps remove the dirts and oils and things like that that are on your car without you even having to touch it, so that once you do touch it, it's all pretty much removed, and you're just making sure that it's, you get 100% of it with the mitts. So while I'm changing nozzles back to my normal nozzle, I let the foam sit on the car for a little while, and as it drips off the car, it pulls all of that stuff off, and it does a real good job of it. So I just let that sit on there for a few minutes. Use these 2 mitts and go to town. Notice that only on the front bumper area am I pressing pretty hard, and that's because there's a clear bra right here and it's got a lot of bugs on it. The rest of the car, even if it does have clear bra on it, I'm letting the weight of the mitt do all the work. So guys, this is an example of what not to use. If you don't have a master blaster, which I'm sure most people don't have that, that's fine. What I'm going to show you to use instead is something like an absorber. This is really real soft. It's not it's not going to put scratches on your car. It absorbs the water and it'll work. If you don't have something like that, then you need to go out and you need to purchase something like this. It's a type of a waffle weave cloth by Adams, and it's super soft and it will not scratch your paint either, unless you're just pressing super hard with this thing. So I'm going to demonstrate the Master Blaster now. It's going to get a little loud, but it'll give you guys an idea of how to dry a car without using any towels. it's about probably 95% dry. And so the next step is to use my favorite detail spray from Adams, and I just lightly do a mist over the paint, and I use those waffle weave towels from Adams to wipe it off, and I just gently wipe this detail spray off. And this detail spray is absolutely fantastic. It is the best detailing spray I've ever used. Kudos to Adams for having such a good product. And so let me show you how to apply that. Get one towel for applying and one towel for wiping it off. So that is how you apply the detail spray. Like I said, you don't want to press hard. You basically just want to spray it on the towel or spray it on the car and just kind of move it around in the area. Don't do swirls. Do back and forth movements and just get it spread around, and then you use another towel to go ahead and take that off. And it just, when you touch this paint, it's slippery as can be. So that's pretty much going to do it. I do put on Tire Shine. It's another Adams product. This Tire Shine right here. And I put that on there. I also clean the windows and get those spotless and get it ready to go. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope for those of you out there that really didn't know exactly what to do with your really nice cars, or just your car in general, to make sure that you don't scratch the paint and you don't put unnecessary swirls in the paint. I hope this video served you well. I hope that you learned from it, and that's going to wrap this up. So with that being said, again, make sure and hit that thumbs up button if you like this upload. Also make sure and hit the subscribe and the bell button so that you're notified when it comes out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you out on the road.